Welcome back, Air Gunners. In this episode, I'm gonna shoot my adult-sized Red Ryder. This thing has no mods to it. It was completely stuck. At the point of this video, I never even oiled it. So it was shooting around 280 feet per second with Daisy BBs, which I'm putting in this right now with my little cardboard funnel. It sounds a bit low to me for a rifle rated at 350 feet per second, but I guess I've watched other videos and it seems to be average velocity for those guns. By the way, follow Daisy recommendations to oil your Red Ryder because I've used 30 weight non-detergent oil instead of 20 weight, and I've actually lost about 10 feet per second instead of gaining anything. But I guess my seal is happy with it. Still, it might stay longer on there, but it for sure is not as slippery, being thicker. As you may have noticed it by now, it was a very windy day and early summer. The garden had more weeds than vegetables, but finding time to film and edit those videos for you guys is not always easy, so I hope you guys enjoy the effort I put into this, right? I will try to slow down on the commentary, or I will pass another hour editing this thing. I believe this is 33 feet / 10 meters, but it has been a while, so don't quote me on this. This one was a hit, but keep in mind I did not shoot this thing for a couple months. My last video with it was the last time I shot it, so take this for what it is. Let's talk about those beautiful bird noise instead of my miss. Talking about birds, a Red Ryder is about 0.9 foot-pounds of energy, so please don't shoot at birds with this. I can't be that bad, can I? I don't know. The Red Ryder is actually a pretty accurate BB gun, so I think those misses were my fault more than anything else. This one is a reminder to wear safety glasses. For a cheap canned blinker, the Red Ryder is really hard to beat with the tube magazine and plenty of shots to shoot a whole afternoon if you want. One thing I would really like is the ability to put a scope on it. I believe Buckrail and Lasco on Pyramid Air sell some, but those are impossible to get in Canada for a decent price. Another thing I'd really like to get is a Cobalt 327. I hope I said the number right. This is off my mind. I don't know this guy, but I know he sells some spring and bigger air tube, I believe. I'm not a Red Ryder professional, but he sells everything you need to make your Red Ryder a bit more powerful, which could be nice for longer range plinking, which I'm gonna do later in this video. But with eBay, I really don't know how much it will cost me to ship this thing in Canada. And the internals are very different from Craftsman air rifles, but I might do it one day, who knows. Just so Justin T can be proud of me and my Red Ryder. By the way, for those who don't know, the Red Ryder is gravity fed, so this is why I'm shaking it backwards like this. If you didn't know, Canada is the #1 spot for mosquitoes. Not really, but now that I'm eating the smallest bottle, I can move to 20 yards, I believe. I measured it, but it was a few months ago, and that's it. By the look of it, I'm at 20 yards / 60 feet, but I could be wrong, but I think it is. Not a bad start. I'm hitting the big bottle. Will I be able to eat it every time? Will I be able to eat the smaller ones? Let's see. That was a decent ricochet right there. We can tell there's already a bit less of power, but you can definitely eat some stuff from this distance with the Red Ryder. This is the sign language for I don't know where I'm shooting. The Red Ryder is definitely able to do better than this at 20 yards, but you gotta know where your BBs are landing first. Keep in mind, if you want to take operator error out of the equation, it was a very windy day for a 280 FPS, 5.1 grain to 5.4 grain BBs from what I've read on Goggle. I believe this is the moment where I figured how high I needed to shoot with the holdover. Here is another reason why Canadian shooters are disadvantaged. I don't know if that's a word. Désavantagés, because mosquitoes are killing us. By the way, for people looking to buy this thing, the sights are elevation adjustable, but there is no wind gauge adjustment. So here my main problem is that I'm shooting too low, so I could adjust most of it, but if I'm hitting left, I cannot correct this. But the problem was mainly the mosquitoes, so I emptied the last BBs and missed all my shots before sniffing the barrel, because I'm blaming dieseling on a 200 and something FPS gun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the longer plinking video. If you did not, I did not at the end too, because there was a lot of mosquitoes. So I guess next time, if there's no mosquitoes, my goal will be to hit the small bottle without missing 3 or 4 times in a row like I did at the end. I remember I was aiming at the small chubby. I believe this is how it's called, the little liquors for kids, chubby liquors. This is not sponsored and never will be probably. But thanks for the 250 subs. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more if you want to see some BB testing or future stuff before Canada takes all the fun away from us. And I will see y'all next time.
First step towards registering your guns is just the first step towards taking away guns from everyone. That's never going to happen, because here in Canada we have a culture that has grown up with guns and it respects the need.